I live here in Norwood. I help farm an urban farm that grows food for a little pop-up restaurant called Moriah Pie. We make pizza out of delicious ingredients that we grow in our backyard. And Moriah Pie is a neighborhood restaurant that is unique in a few ways. First of all, that it utilizes produce grown within a couple blocks of the restaurant itself. We try to have some piece of produce in everything that we make and serve that was grown or harvested here. So we serve pizza and pie and a side dish every week. And it's a once a week restaurant, only open on Friday nights. And it's pay as you can. That is probably the most unique element of the restaurant itself.
Once a week we make a homemade, from scratch pizzeria and invite folks from the neighborhood. It's a place where lots of different folks come and gather. Folks from Norwood proper, folks from outside of Norwood, folks who have money that they can pay, and folks who don't have a lot of money that they can pay, kids, old people. So it's a pretty eclectic group of folks who you probably wouldn't find at your average restaurant.
We also really like this quote by St. Irenaeus that says, "The glory of God is man fully alive," and we think a lot about what does it mean to be fully alive, and
and feeling like there are lots of ways in which we've lost a lot of that. I mean, I think the kids in the neighborhood, we see them and we know that they have that desire, but they don't necessarily have the opportunity. I think everybody wants to give of him or herself. We want to love one another, but that's not something that happens in a vacuum. It happens through mediums. If I one of the ways that I love Erin is I get up in the morning and I make coffee. It's really simple. But let's say you don't have ways in which you can give of yourself to another person, or you don't have the skills, or you don't have the knowledge, or if your primary role as a human being is to consume and you don't have any skills of production or creativity, giving of yourself to another, music, art, all sorts of things. If you don't have that, then I think that's the greatest poverty.
It's amazing how much we all have in common. All the things that we struggle with. It feels like all of us don't have enough time, probably don't feel like we have enough money, we probably don't feel like we have enough help in the kitchen. So, I guess just looking with open mind on everyone you meet, and being vulnerable enough to speak what your hardships are so that we can understand better what one another, how we can help one another. I mean, I imagine it's easy to want to look like you have it all together, but in community, we all kind of know that we don't have it all together, and so we have to lean on each other to make, it's a gift to lean on each other to make life